Phil Twyford.
My question's for the Minister of Local Government. Does he stand by all his recent statements on local government?
The Honourable Rodney Hyde.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Hyde.
Yes, of course.
Brendan Burns.
Mr. Speaker, can the Minister tell Cantabrians how abolishing their vote for Environment Canterbury councillors can be reconciled with his comments on Monday that, quote, when you are essentially regulating and controlling natural resources such as water and land, the people responsible should be subject to democratic control?
The Honourable Rodney Hyde.
Very, very easily, Mr. Speaker. The decision made to replace the councillors in ECANS was made by Cabinet and by Parliament. Each and every one of them was elected to the position to be in government. My concern over the Waikato River is this, is that half of the representatives on the Waikato River Authority won't be elected by the general population, will be appointed by local iwi. I also note this difference with ECANS. It returns to democratic elections in 2013 at the latest. It doesn't happen at all in the Waikato. The co-governance arrangements are forever.
Brendan Burns.
Thank you. Can the Minister explain how on Monday democratic control meant, quote, if the community does not like it, the community can sack them, when 3 weeks ago democratic control meant if the Minister didn't like it, the Minister can sack them?
The Honourable Rodney Hyde.
Actually, au contraire, the Minister can't sack ECANS. It actually required Parliament to effect that change. I'm sorry the Minister wasn't awake through the legislation.
Order. Before I call Phil Twyford, it's my understanding that the Labour Party has had its allocation of questions. And that order. Is this a point of order?
Point of order,
the
Mr.
Honourable
Speaker.
Rodney Hyde.
Look, on behalf of the government, I'm prepared to be very generous and seek leave for Mr. Twyford to ask an additional question because they're always so enjoyable.
No order. Leave is sought for that course of action. Is there any objection? There is no objection. Phil Twyford.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Supplementary for the Minister of Local Government. How can he say that CCOs will strongly support local government transparency and accountability in Auckland when Local Government New Zealand said yesterday that under his model, Aucklanders can't be sure where accountability lies, making it difficult for citizens and voters to know who to hold accountable for decisions?
The Honourable Rodney Hyde. The Honourable Rodney Hyde.
Easy, Mr. Speaker, and I disagree with Local Government New Zealand on this matter, and we've had some discussions. I have to say that their understanding of the issue is growing by the day. Also, it's a case that the Select Committee... No, what I'm saying, it's not about who's right and who's wrong. It's actually about understanding the issue, and I have to say that Local Government New Zealand have a much better appreciation of the role of CCOs. I also make this note that the issue is before the Select Committee, and I'm looking forward to the report from the Select Committee back to this Parliament.
And that does bring to a close questions for oral answer. Would some honourable member care to move the House take note of miscellaneous business?